Spoon introduction. Sometimes it doesn't take much to create a deeply satisfying, nutritious, and flavor-packed dish. With a handful of fresh ingredients, a few pantry staples, and a pinch of creativity, a simple rice dish can turn into a true highlight. In this recipe, basmati rice, crisp vegetables, and creamy peanut butter come together with bold spices like curry, cumin, and smoked paprika. The silky peanut tomato sauce ties everything together, creating a harmonious and well-rounded experience. Perfect for anyone who wants to skip the meat or just try a new flavor combination. Whether as a filling lunch or a light dinner, this vegetable rice stew always hits the spot. Shopping cart ingredients. Serves approximately 4. Some oil for frying, e.g. rapeseed oil, sunflower oil, or peanut oil. 1 onion, 1 garlic clove, 2 carrots, 6 brown mushrooms. Alternatively, white mushrooms or king oyster mushrooms. 1 red or yellow bell pepper, 100 g frozen peas. Alternative, 1 small can of chickpeas, rinsed, salt, pepper, 1 tablespoon curry powder, mild or hot, depending on your taste, 1 teaspoon ground cumin, a pinch of smoked paprika powder, optional but recommended, 1 tablespoon peanut butter, creamy or crunchy, 3 tablespoon tomato paste, 200 grams basmati rice, 800 milliliters vegetable broth, made from powder, paste, or cubes. Cooking knife preparation. 1. Prep work first before the fun part starts. A bit of prep goes a long way to make cooking stress-free. Prepare the vegetables. Onion, peel, halve, and finely dice. Garlic, peel and finely chop or press through a garlic press. Carrots, peel, trim the ends, and cut into thin slices or small cubes. Mushrooms, clean, don't wash, and slice or chop. Bell pepper, wash, remove seeds, and cut into bite-sized pieces. Peas, if frozen, simply set aside, no need to thaw. If using chickpeas, open the can, drain, and rinse well. Other prep. Vegetable broth. Mix 800 milliliters of hot water with vegetable bouillon powder or cubes. Basmati rice. Rinse thoroughly in a sieve under cold running water until the water runs clear. This removes excess starch and prevents sticking. Cooking step-by-step cooking instructions. 2. Sauté onion and garlic. Heat some oil in a large pot or deep pan over medium heat. Add the diced onion and sauté for about 2 to 3 minutes until translucent. Add the chopped garlic and sauté for another 30 seconds, stirring constantly. Be careful not to burn it. 3. Add vegetables. Now add the carrots, mushrooms, and bell pepper. Sauté everything for about 5 to 7 minutes until the mushrooms release some of their water and the vegetables get slightly browned. Stir occasionally. 4. Season with spices. Once the veggies are slightly browned, reduce the heat a bit. Add the following spices: 1 tablespoon curry powder, 1 teaspoon ground cumin, a pinch of smoked paprika powder, salt, and freshly ground black pepper to taste. Stir well and let it toast for about 1 minute. This brings out the full aroma of the spices. 5. Stir in tomato paste and peanut butter. Add 3 tablespoons tomato paste and 1 tablespoon peanut butter. Mix everything thoroughly with the vegetables and spices and sauté for 1 to 2 minutes. This creates a wonderfully aromatic base. 6. Add the rice. Add the rinsed basmati rice to the pot and stir well to coat it with the spice paste. This helps it absorb more flavor as it cooks. 7. Add the vegetable broth. Pour in 800 milliliters of hot vegetable broth. Stir everything well, bring it to a boil, then reduce the heat to low. 8. Simmer. Cover with a lid and let the stew simmer on low heat for about 15 to 18 minutes until the rice is cooked and most of the liquid is absorbed. Stir occasionally to prevent sticking. 9. Add peas, or chickpeas. Shortly before the end of the cooking time, stir in the frozen peas or drained chickpeas. Let everything cook for another few minutes until heated through. 10. Final seasoning and serve. Taste and adjust seasoning if necessary. Maybe a little more salt, pepper, curry, or a splash of lemon juice. For extra creaminess, stir in another spoonful of peanut butter. Green salad serving suggestions as a main dish. Served on its own, this is a balanced and satisfying meal. With toppings, fresh cilantro or parsley, chopped peanuts, or a dollop of vegan yogurt add extra flair. With flatbread, a piece of naan or pita bread is perfect for dipping. With lime, a squeeze of fresh lime juice adds a lovely finishing touch. Light bulb tips and tricks: cooking rice right. Be careful not to overcook the rice. It's better to turn off the heat a little early and let it sit for a few minutes so it stays fluffy. Using leftovers, this dish tastes even better the next day. Store in an airtight container in the fridge and reheat before serving. Add a splash of water or broth if it seems too dry. Adjusting the spice level. If you like it hot, add fresh chili or chili flakes when sautéing. A splash of sriracha or sambal oelek also works well when serving. Other vegetables. This recipe is highly versatile. You can use zucchini, sweet potato, broccoli, corn, spinach, fresh or frozen. Anything you have on hand or need to use up works great here. Anti-clockwise arrows variations with coconut milk. For a more exotic twist, replace half the broth with coconut milk. This makes the dish even creamier and richer. With lentils, instead of peas or chickpeas, red lentils are also a great fit. Just cook them with the rice. You may need a bit more liquid. With meat or tofu, if you're not vegetarian, you can add sautéed chicken strips. For a vegan protein option, crispy fried tofu works perfectly. Ice storage and meal prep. This dish is excellent for meal prep. In the fridge, keeps for up to 3 days in an airtight container. Freezing. Let it cool completely, store in containers, and freeze for up to 3 months. To thaw, leave in the fridge overnight or reheat directly in the microwave or on the stove. Tip. Leave a bit more broth or liquid when freezing, as the rice will absorb more moisture as it thaws. Seedling sustainability and health. Sustainable cooking. Carrots, onions, and bell peppers are available year-round regionally. Canned or frozen peas, chickpeas have a long shelf life. Rice, tomato paste, and peanut butter are classic pantry staples. You can use up almost any leftover vegetables, less food waste. Healthy benefits. Fiber from vegetables and legumes, complex carbs from basmati rice, healthy fats from peanut butter, vegan and cholesterol-free, big flavor. Little effort. Checkmark. Conclusion. This dish is proof that simple ingredients can create a culinary experience when combined just right. The mix of creamy peanut tomato sauce, juicy vegetables, fluffy basmati rice, and bold spices is not only healthy but also a true comfort food. Whether for everyday cooking, meal prep, or your next vegan dinner, this spicy vegetable rice stew is guaranteed to become a regular on your table. Tortellini salad with green pesto, arugula and mozzarella. A detailed recipe introduction. Tortellini salad is not only an ideal companion for picnics, barbecues, and buffets, but also a wonderful main dish for warm days. The combination of filled tortellini, crisp arugula, juicy cherry tomatoes, flavorful mini mozzarella balls, and toasted pine nuts creates a harmonious taste experience. It's all rounded off with a savory dressing based on green pesto, olive oil, and a touch of white wine vinegar. In this recipe, you'll learn step by step how to prepare this delicious salad. You'll receive not only precise instructions, but also plenty of tips, variations, and storage advice, ensuring your tortellini salad turns out perfectly and delights every guest. Ingredients for 4 servings for the salad: 500 g refrigerated tortellini, e.g., with cheese or spinach filling, 60 grams pine nuts, 100 g arugula, 250 grams cherry tomatoes, 250 grams mini mozzarella balls. For the dressing, 50 grams green pesto, preferably homemade or high-quality store-bought, 4 tablespoon olive oil, 1 tablespoon white wine vinegar, salt, pepper. Preparation steps. 1. Prepare the ingredients before cooking. It's important to have all your ingredients ready. This helps you stay organized and work efficiently. Tortellini. Refrigerated tortellini are pre-cooked and only need a short cooking time. Bring a large pot of salted water to a boil. Cook the tortellini according to package instructions, usually about 2 to 4 minutes. Make sure they remain slightly firm, al dente. Once cooked, drain them in a colander and rinse with cold water to stop the cooking process and prevent sticking. Let them drain well and set aside. Pine nuts develop their aroma best when toasted without oil in a pan. Heat a non-stick pan over medium heat and add the pine nuts. Toast them while stirring or tossing constantly until golden brown. Be careful, they burn quickly. Once done, transfer them to a small bowl and let them cool. Arugula adds a pleasant peppery flavor and freshness. Sort through it, wash thoroughly under cold water, and spin dry. If the leaves are large, tear or cut them in half. Cherry tomatoes. Wash the cherry tomatoes carefully and cut them in half with a sharp knife. If they're particularly large, quarter them. This helps them mix better into the salad and distribute their flavor evenly. Mini mozzarella balls. Drain the mozzarella balls. If they're too large, you can have them as desired. Make sure they are fairly dry so the dressing doesn't get diluted. 2. Prepare the dressing. The dressing is the heart of every salad. For this tortellini salad, it's made with green pesto, which adds an intense and savory note that complements the rest of the ingredients perfectly. Place the pesto in a small bowl. Add 4 tablespoons of good quality olive oil and stir until creamy. Add 1 tablespoon of white wine vinegar to balance the richness. Season with salt and freshly ground pepper. Tip: if the pesto is very thick, you can add 1 to 2 tablespoons of water or a bit more oil until you reach your desired consistency. The dressing should be pourable but not too thin. 3. Assemble the salad. Now for the best part, combining everything. Take a large salad bowl and add the cooled tortellini. Add the halved cherry tomatoes, mozzarella balls, and arugula. Pour the prepared dressing over the ingredients. Gently toss everything together using 2 large spoons or your hands to avoid crushing the ingredients. Make sure the dressing is well distributed and all ingredients are coated. Finally, sprinkle the toasted pine nuts over the top and let the salad sit for 10 to 15 minutes before serving to allow the flavors to meld. Tips and tricks for the perfect tortellini salad. Make your own pesto. Homemade green pesto made from fresh basil, pine nuts, parmesan, garlic, olive oil, and a bit of salt gives this salad a special touch. It only takes a few minutes to prepare and is absolutely worth it in terms of flavor. Additional toppings. You can customize the salad to your taste. Popular add-ins include black or green olives, sun-dried tomatoes in oil, roasted zucchini slices, freshly shaved parmesan. Protein-rich options to increase the protein content. Try adding cooked chicken breast strips, sautéed shrimp, or grilled halloumi. Vegan version. Use vegan tortellini and replace mozzarella with a plant-based alternative, e.g., made from cashews or almonds. The pesto can also be made without parmesan. Meal prep tip. This salad is perfect for meal prep. Simply store it in airtight containers and you'll have a delicious lunch for work or a picnic ready to go. Storage. The tortellini salad keeps well in the fridge in an airtight container for about 2 to 3 days. Before serving, let it sit at room temperature for a bit so the olive oil doesn't stay solid. Tip: arugula loses freshness quickly. If you're preparing the salad in advance, it's best to add the arugula just before serving. Nutritional information: per serving, approximately. Calories, approximately. 600 kilocalories. Carbohydrates, approximately. 50 grams protein, approximately. 20 grams fat, approximately. 35 grams. Please note that these are rough estimates and may vary depending on the specific products used. Conclusion: this tortellini salad with green pesto, arugula, cherry tomatoes, and mini mozzarella balls is a true highlight for anyone who loves simple yet flavorful dishes. With its vibrant appearance, aromatic dressing, and perfect balance of ingredients, it's ideal for everyday meals as well as special occasions. Whether as a light lunch, a side dish for a barbecue, or a contribution to a party buffet, this salad is sure to be a hit. Its easy preparation, versatile variations, and make-ahead possibilities make it a true all-rounder in summer cuisine. Enjoy your meal.